gum on the ceiling in the middle of youth group. We just wanted you to know that. Thank you very much. And you lose that loving feeling when your daughter cuts her bangs to the roots. And when your little boy has on new clothes and he decides to mud wrestle. You know, you have lots of stories of your own. You lose that loving feeling, don't you? But love isn't a feeling. Aren't you glad? My husband's definition is,
love is choosing the interest of another person and acting on their behalf.
the best interest of another person and acting on their behalf. You know, why are you laughing? Do you look like a comedy team up here? Well, love is a choice. It isn't a feeling. You know, if it was a feeling, we would stop loving right away, but love is a choice, and love goes to a lot of effort, doesn't it? All you young parents who change diapers and clean up messes and wash clothes and drive to ballet and soccer and, you know, baseball practice and piano practice. Love takes a lot of effort, but that's what love is. God took a lot of effort on our behalf, didn't he? While we were yet sinners, he died for us. That's how he demonstrated his love for us. He went to a lot of effort. It was a choice. It was a choice, not a feeling. And that's how we have to love. And our kids have to know that we love them exactly like that. Our oldest daughter wanted her little boy Joe, who was 4 at the time, to know that God loved him unconditionally, and so did she. So when she put him to bed at night, she'd say to him, she'd say, I love you when you don't obey me. I love you when you fight with your sister Claire. I love you when, and you know, you go on and on. And a few days later, she realized that he really got it, because they had visitors in their home, and there was a little baby. And so little Joe picked up his play guitar, and he went and he sang a song, and he said, I love you when you mess in your diapers. I love you when you take your bottle. I love you when you cry. You know, that's the way we need to teach our kids, that God loves them unconditionally and we love them unconditionally, so that they won't doubt it. Because, you know, the enemy is going to try to whisper in their ear, if you mess up again, God really doesn't love you. You know, and a lot of us judge God like our earthly fathers. And my earthly father was an Army officer who really seemed to love me more when I achieved. And when I messed up, he didn't seem to love me at all. But you know, God isn't like that. God isn't like that. We have so many illustrations from our older children. We heard one of our sons, Peter, speaking to a large group one time, and he said, do you know what parents are? They are people who just show up when their kids do something. And I thought that was so cute, because that takes effort to show up when your kids do something, doesn't it? But that's what we parents do. And our son Robbie played football also, and he played in Tennessee, and we had to drive a long way, 8 hours, to get to his football games, but we did it because parents show up. And he said that he'd be standing on the football field, and getting ready to play whatever, his warm-ups. I don't always remember the terms, warm-ups. And then he'd look up in the stands, and when he saw his dad sitting in the stand, he was ready to play. Parents are people that show up. You know, we have to demonstrate to our kids that we love them unconditionally. One of our children confessed something